What's going on, friends? I'm back out here in Bangkok for the weekend. I left Pattaya a lot later than I anticipated. I woke up at 3 and thought I'd be on the road by 4, but I had washed some clothes yesterday, and when I went to check on them outside to see if they were dry, a few pieces weren't, so I had to run to the laundromat real quick, throw those in the dryer for about 10 minutes, then pack my stuff and get on the road. No big deal. I'm really never in a rush to get anywhere, but as of right now, it's close to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm gonna head 1 block over to a spot called the Witch's Oyster Tavern, I believe. I've been there a couple times before. They've got a really good fried chicken sandwich. I could have taken a motorbike, but once you get over there to the restaurant, then you come back out to Sukhumvit, I'd have to make a couple different U-turns to get back here to Hotel Solo, so I don't really feel like dealing with it. It's not that far of a walk. I figured I'd just foot it. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Just walked all the way over here for nothing. All right, let's figure out plan B, I guess. Well, it's too hot and I'm hungry and I'm aggravated because this place ain't open. So there's a spot right next door, Poon Kang. Y'all know I always say the plan is to not have a plan. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but those plans are always fluid. They can change. And this is one of those instances where I had my heart set on that chicken burger next door and they're closed. So I have to adapt. You got to change. You got to figure something else out. But because I didn't really have a plan, I'm freaking starving right now, so I didn't want to walk around looking for somewhere else to eat. So we'll give this spot a try. Chatuchak. I've been doing really good lately with my sugar intake. I really haven't eaten many carbs. Basically just been concentrating on protein and green vegetables and fruit, drinking a lot of water. That's the second Coke I've had in the past 2 weeks. And really the one that I had just a few days ago is, to be perfectly honest, I was just in a depressed mood. And I was just like, fuck it, I want a Coke. Taking a step away from my diet this weekend is not gonna hurt me too bad. What's going on, friends? Pretty morning out here in Bangkok. I'm here at Hungry Brown eating coffee roasters. I left my toothbrush in Pattaya. I had to stop and get one at the 7-Eleven and some toothpaste. But then I figured, well, it doesn't make any sense for me to brush my teeth right now. I'm getting ready to eat. So I'll eat and I'll brush them. What do y'all think, man? Sometimes I share little tidbits like that with y'all. I'm sure there are some people who are like, dude, we don't give a shit about your toothbrush and your toothpaste. Shut up. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm gonna go on in here and get me some coffee. Yeah. Somebody mind? Can I try this scrambled egg with red pesto sauce sandwich? So this is upstairs. They have another seating area, and she said that they have a buffet. It's 150 baht, and then VIP that way. But she said it's Tamlang Tammai. My cow jai. Oh, they're remodeling the VIP room. That's what she's saying. Chatuchak. All right, y'all, I got my hot cappuccino and I got this scrambled egg with red pesto on sourdough, I believe it is. This place is a little bit off the beaten path. They open at 7. It's about 7:30 right now. It is a Saturday morning. I would have thought it would be more people in here, but it's extremely quiet, which I love because that gives me an opportunity to relax, drink my coffee, and of course, read my book. No sugar in my cappuccino this morning. I'm trying to be good because I was absolutely horrible yesterday. And I went 100% completely sideways off my program. I had Coke, I had beer, I had fried chicken, I had McDonald's. Horrible. I did it, and then I woke up this morning, I was like, why did you do that? Why? All right, friends. I'm out here at the Chatuchak market. My buddy Chris told me about this spot. He said, go out there on the weekend, man. It's a massive market. You never know what you might find. So I left the coffee house, came on up here, found myself a place to park. When I looked at the pictures on Google Maps, I couldn't tell if there was parking actually inside the market. So rather than deal with all this traffic, I just decided to park over there. It's only 350-meter walk. If you don't have a motorbike or a car, you don't want to take a Bolt taxi, you don't want to take a motorbike taxi, you can still take public transportation. The MRT has a station right where I parked at. I can't pronounce the name of it, so I'll just show you the signage. All right, come on, let's check this out. Well, I most certainly could have parked my motorbike in here, Oh well. I just followed my GPS out here, but now that I look at the message that my friend Chris sent me, this actually put me in the entrance that he said is what he considers to be the best part of the market. He also sent me a very detailed map of the entire market. It looks like if I walk down this way, I'll end up near sections 5 and 6, where he said I might be able to find some old school cycling jerseys. Oh, that's good. Super good. Smells just like mango. Got pineapple, coconut, banana. I have no interest whatsoever in finding out what that one smells like. Got a bookstore over here. I've read that one already. This massage shop right here might have aircon. Yes, they do. That's why they're so busy. Foot massage, $250 for 1 hour. Check that out. They got a poof up here in Bangkok. Also, check this out. I was on the other side of the road, but actually, when you get off the MRT, if you follow the right signs, it'll put you right inside the market. You won't even have to cross the street. A couple of years ago in Roanoke, they passed a law where if you go grocery shopping and you use plastic bags, they charge you 5 cents per bag. I'm sure there's multiple reasons why they did that. I don't really care what they are, but this little shop back here, they had reusable shopping bags. They're made of nylon, I believe, really lightweight, have some nice designs on them, fairly inexpensive. So I bought a few of them. I'll send those back to my buddy in Virginia. Aaron usually wears a bandana whenever we go on our long motorbike trips. So I picked him up a couple of those. He likes tie-dye and he likes blue, so hopefully those will work. I bought myself a pair of boxers. I seen one more thing I might buy when I head back out. A little something for my buddy back home. This is definitely the spot to come if you're looking for souvenirs. A lot of the prints that I've seen on the t-shirts at the stalls here are different than anything that I've seen along Sukhumvit Road. That's what I mean, like those luggage tags back there. I haven't seen anything like that right in the heart of Bangkok on Sukhumvit or in the mall. I'm pretty sure you can probably find some of this stuff on Lazada, but it's no big deal. Give these people a little bit of business. Plus I'm sending them as gifts. So to me, it's kind of cool to get them from an actual local market versus just ordering them online. If you're in Bangkok and you're looking for souvenirs, I would say definitely put this spot on your list, minus the screaming kids. All right, y'all, I'm done with this market. I could have spent a lot more time in there. I didn't really look at everything, but I wasn't looking for anything in particular. I really was just walking around. But like I said, really good prices. I was able to negotiate most of the things that I bought. Bought a couple things for Aaron, and I bought a few things for my friend back in Virginia. Biggest brat in the world. Anyway, I'm gonna get on over here to the next venue, see what's going on over there. Well, that was some BS right there, but whatever. On my way from the market over here to Impact Challenger Arena, come across some railroad tracks, and then there's a light. Well, the light was basically red. It was 2 milliseconds from being red, so I didn't bother to try to go through the intersection, and the dude behind me rear-ended me. And then he basically tried to make it seem like it was my fault. And I'm like, bro, 1, you rear-ended me. 2, the light was red. There's nothing wrong with the bike. There was a police officer that was standing on the other side of the tracks. He's sitting there looking. He made no attempt to even come over there. I basically already knew what time it was. I try not to think like that. I hear a lot of people say, hey man, that's how they are. When it comes to motor vehicle accidents, you're the foreigner. If you weren't here, that accident would never happen. That's kind of their mentality. I have come to experience that that is the case. My goal is to not let that ruin my day. So I'm out here at Impact. It's called Impact Challenger or Impact Exhibition Center. It's kind of all the same. So I believe it's halls 11 and 12. So I'm gonna go on over here and see what's what. 2024 Bangkok Hot Rod Custom Show. Got cars and motorcycles going on. I'm not a big gearhead. I can't tell you about engines and transmissions and what kind of wheels and tires. I don't know. I just like stuff that look cool. Cue the montage. friends. I'm headed back to the hotel. As I was leaving, they're actually really just getting started. Had them starting their motorcycles up and some of the cars, and I think they're gonna start some of the judging. I really just went to try to get some footage of some pretty cool cars for y'all. That's it. And it's something to do. I'm going back to the room and chill out for a little bit. Probably a little later I might go grab a bite to eat. Good morning, friends. It's Monday morning. I left Bangkok and I am on my way back to Pattaya, but I decided to stop here in Bang Na at this Starbucks. Yes, I could have found a cafe that I've never been to before, but I just really wasn't in the mood to do that this morning. So I'm gonna go in here, chill out for a little bit, read my book. All right, y'all, I got my cappuccino and a ham and cheese croissant and a slice of cheesecake. Horrible, because I'm a fat boy. I'm talking kind of low because there's a bunch of people in here. It looks like they're working on their laptops, so I don't want to disturb them. But yesterday was a pretty chill day for me. I woke up and I went to the breakfast story, had their signature breakfast: eggs, bacon, potatoes, pancakes, and 2 cups of coffee. I left breakfast story, went back to the room, chilled out for a little bit, watched Netflix, and then I left the room and headed out toward Soy 22 to get a massage. Those of you who know anything about Sukhumvit Soy 22, you know what I'm talking about. But I didn't really find what I was looking for out there. So around that time, I was starting to get hungry. So I figured, I'm gonna try a spot that I've never been to before. There's a place called Velvet that I seen on Instagram, but it was just in a sponsored story. And so from what I seen, it was just like a bar and a restaurant. Well, when I got there, the appearances on the outside, it appeared like it was a new spot, like they had just redone everything. I honestly didn't even pay attention to the straps and masks and handcuffs and all that stuff that was on the wall to my right as I walked in. I was just coming in there to ask them if I could see a menu. That's what I was focused on, was getting something to eat. And it wasn't until I decided that I was gonna eat there and sat down that I realized, hold on a second, there's all this stuff in here. They let me go upstairs and take a little bit of footage with my phone. I didn't have my camera with me, and it really wouldn't have mattered if I did have my camera with me because the GoPro does absolutely horrible in low light. The Samsung does a little bit better, still not the best footage, but you get an idea of what's going on in there. They've got everything from the straps and whips and chains and masks and all that, but they don't use them from what I've seen. I know that they have some type of like magic mic thing for ladies' night on Thursday, I think is what the poster said. Now I seen that poster. I kind of thought, I was like, hold on a second, is this a gay club? Is this a gay bar? But it's not. The vibe in there was super chill. And the food was awesome. I had some scallops with mashed potatoes and capers and olives, and maybe a little bit of balsamic vinegar was thrown in there. That plate of food was absolutely delicious. It was a bit pricey, 420 baht. I also had a San Miguel that was 170 baht. Again, that's very pricey. And then after I finished my food, I decided to shoot some pool for a little bit. That was 20 baht per game. And then I also had 2 Jim Beam Cokes, but their special is from open until 10 p.m. You buy one, get one free. So 280 baht for 2 cocktails. And then once I left there, I made my way over to Nana Plaza, messed around in there for a little bit. I didn't bar find anybody, I didn't take anybody home. I just had a few drinks, chilled out for a little bit, and then went back to the room, went to bed, got up this morning, packed up my stuff, and now I'm here at Starbucks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed footage of my boring life for this past weekend here in Bangkok. I'm gonna finish up my coffee, probably read my book for just a little bit more, and I'm gonna get on the road back to Pattaya.